So, back in movie trivia. My name is Ryan. Good to see you all. It's good to be back. It's good to be back in the ring, testing my movie trivia skills against my opponent, which, oddly enough, Antonio and I have run into each other a few times lately, so it seems like we're destined to be opponents for eternity. I don't know. But this is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to answer some questions. Hopefully, I'll put some points on the board and not mess this up too bad. So, this is going to be fun. I wish my opponent the best, and let's get it going.
How's it going, y'all? Yeah, I've actually been looking forward to this because Ryan is always a cool guy to play, and yeah, last time we played, it was a pretty interesting match, and gonna be back in Ontel, and the movies I feel like we chose for today are very, very interesting. But yeah, just glad to be back, and just glad to be doing trivia after an amazing Thanksgiving weekend. Get back in the mindset. I was actually able to study for this one a little bit while with family, so looking forward to see how that paid off, and just looking to get this going. So good luck to Ryan, and may the best man win.
Welcome back again to Opening Night Trivia League. Don't adjust your sets. I am wearing the same outfit you probably saw me wearing the last time because this is being taped on the same day. Jack Pinchuk is with me again. He's wearing the same outfit. Jack, how do you feel about this match?
You know what? I'm excited for this match. Two players coming in with 1 and 2 records, looking to break 500 here. It's going to be a fun match. Going to be a fun time. Both picked some pretty interesting deep cut movies, so I'm excited to see how this goes.
This one should be, I feel this should be close, and let's just get right down to it. Introducing first with a record of 1 win, 2 defeats, it is Ryan, the quote, Permison. Ryan, how you doing this evening?
Doing well. Thank you very much for having me. This is going to be fun. It's going to be back in this particular league. It's been a hot minute since I've been here, so this should be fun.
All right. And his opponent, needing no real introduction, also with 1 win, 2 defeats, Ant-Man himself, Antonio Chavez. How are you, sir?
Pretty good. Looking forward to this, especially just because of the movies we chose.
Yeah, ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that being said, if this is your first video, it's weird you're coming in the middle of all this stuff. Let me explain what's going to happen. First round, like it is in most trivia leagues, it's a whiteboard round. These guys are going to get 10 different questions in 10 different categories. They'll write their answers down on the whiteboard. They have 20 seconds to answer that question. Then at the end of the 20 seconds, I'll call time. I'll say pen down. I'll call on each of them by name. They'll turn their board around. They will show their answer. They will say their answer. If it's right, they get a point. If they get all 10 questions right, there is a bonus 11th question. Happens sometimes. You get 3 repeats and a challenge throughout the course of the 3-round match. Any questions before we get started, guys?
Yeah.
No.
You guys are pros. You know what's going on. With that being said, Jack, odds or evens?
I'll take the odds this time.
Jackson take the odds this time. So we'll start. Jack, read them their first question.
Sounds good. All right. Your first question comes in the category of action adventure. Who plays Doc Holliday in Tombstone? Now, saw this movie for the first time last year at my dad's request. One of his favorite movies. And honestly, fair enough. This is a fantastic, this is a great Western.
Thank you for not mentioning that your dad's only like a year older than me. I appreciate that.
Oh my God.
2 years old. 2 years old.
2, 1. We'll start with Ryan.
Johnny Ringo. You look like someone just walked over your grave. Val Kilmer.
And Antonio.
Val Kilmer.
Both correct.
Met him twice. He was a nice guy, Val Kilmer.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Fun
second
fact.
question comes in the other core category of comedy. In Zombieland, what snack is Tallahassee obsessed with finding?
Oh, man, it's been a minute since I've seen this movie.
Huge plot point.
Also saw it for the first time, I think last year. Good time.
Man, last year was like your renaissance.
Man, you're doing like some mad homework over there these past year.
Well, just wait till you see the movies I watched for the first time this year.
Oh, okay.
Die Hard's in there.
4,
Wow.
3.
You're going to have to send me a link to this list.
All right.
It'll be on
Antonio
Letterboxd at the end of the year.
Nice.
Twinkies.
and Ryan.
That would be the Twinkies. Yep, Twinkie.
Twinkies is the correct answer.
That's a big Twinkie.
All right, with that, your third question comes in the category of horror. Sorry for stealing this from you this time, John.
That's
It's
okay.
my bad. Question is, who played Rosemary Woodhouse in 1968's Rosemary's Baby? I just want to circle back around the Tombstone for a second and say the fact that Val Kilmer wasn't nominated for Best Supporting Actor for that performance angers me. Still shouldn't have won because Schindler's List came out that year, but still absolutely deserved a nomination at least. He's fantastic.
So, yeah, there's definitely always people that get cut out. That's why they have Oscar snubs articles. 5.
Just make sure you and your girlfriend aren't caught making out during Schindler's List. That's all I gotta say about that.
Take that. I will take that into consideration. 0. Ryan.
Oh, did you call my name? I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
Okay, sorry, I misheard you. It was a Mia Farrow.
And Antonio.
Never seen it. Mia Farrow.
Oh, you've never seen it?
No.
Guess
My girl's
what?
catching me up on horror.
Guess what? You're not missing anything.
Your fourth question comes in the category of directors. Who directed On the Waterfront, A Streetcar Named Desire, and East of Eden?
Now, believe it or not, I don't get to say this a whole lot while hosting here, but I've actually seen 2 of these movies, and
I've seen 2 of them, and I read the book of the third one, so I'm good.
fair enough. I haven't seen East of Eden. That's
the one I haven't seen either. Yeah, I have. I did read the book.
Yeah.
All right. So that's why I had that category. Of the high school reading list. They made all those books into movies. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Antonio.
I just chose some old fuck. William Wyler.
He is an old fuck. Right.
This is one of my favorite movies, but unfortunately I couldn't pull it. I said Sidney Lumet.
Both old fellows are incorrect. We're looking for Elia Kazan. Elia.
I never would have got that, so I don't feel bad.
Man. I
With
wish I would have
that,
gotten
we
that.
have no
'Cause
more
On the Waterfront's one of my favorite movies.
That's a great movie. Getting to your 5th question, no more perfect rounds. Category of animation. What 2000s animated film features a portal that brings 13 monsters from parallel universe into New York City?
13 monsters.
Yeah, no, I just rewatched On the Waterfront this last month for this show that I do, and let me tell you, absolutely deserved to win Best Picture that year.
I'm a fan of that movie.
Streetcar Named Desire, not as good as On the Waterfront, but
Mhm.
some fantastic performances. Anyway,
5, 4.
It could have been a contender.
It could have been
somebody, Charlie.
Ryan, you're up.
I know I'm pretty good at impressions tonight, aren't I, guys? I don't know, monsters and aliens.
And Antonio.
As a New Yorker, I'm ashamed. I don't know. It just said Monsters versus Aliens. I thought it was that.
Both incorrect. Go ahead,
both
Jack.
incorrect. Yeah,
Okay.
both incorrect. Antonio getting the name of the movie right, but no, both incorrect. It's TMNT.
Oh, oops.
Really?
Haven't seen that.
Oh, wow.
Your next question
Okay.
comes in the category of biopics. What is the name of the newspaper the main characters work for in Spotlight?
Fuck.
I'm going to redeem myself here for a minute. Wow,
Yeah.
TMNT. I actually like that movie too. I haven't seen it.
I
in a
saw
while,
it
though,
once.
so
It was
that's why I
good. I just didn't. I was like, damn, New
Yeah.
York. I should have guessed it.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's good. It's good. TMNT is good. It's a good follow up.
Me and Jack's father were both kids when the original one came out, so we're fans of that one.
You're just gonna keep bringing
I don't
this.
know why you're
up.
aging yourself
This is
up,
on
John.
you at this
Yeah.
point. Not on me.
I love the original movie. Oh my god, I love that movie so much.
One. Antonio.
It's in a city I hate. I'm guessing it's the Boston Globe.
And Ryan.
Boy, only Antonio can come up with these comments. The Boston Globe, yeah.
Boston Globe is the correct
That was a good
news.
movie too. Spotlight. That was a good movie.
Might watch a very similar movie later tonight. Anyway, as we get into your next question, which comes in the category of comic book movies. In 2004's Hellboy, what does Hellboy use to stab Rasputin with at the end of the film? Yeah, no, I was given a different movie that focuses on the Catholic Church as like a movie to watch this year, and it's called Doubt. So I'm very excited to watch that. I see it tonight.
That was an interesting movie. I've seen that.
5,
And if you got Philip Seymour Hoffman in the movie,
Oh yeah,
2,
great cast, dude.
1. We're back over to Ryan
I haven't seen this movie in a hot minute. A Spear. Was it Spear?
and Antonio.
I haven't seen it in a while either. His Broken Horn.
Antonio is correct. It is his horn.
Wow, great pull, brother.
Yes.
That was a great pull. I haven't seen that movie in a hot minute.
You're next to the penultimate question. I'm sure there's a word for it. I'm sure Spence knows it. Movie release dates is your 8th question.
Oh, man.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was released in what year?
Oh, I love this question. This is great. Come on, Antonio, you got this.
This is a family classic, right?
It is. It is.
They've got ants. They've got gigantic pieces of pollen. You know,
Good one-liners too.
True.
Great one-liners
Might
by
be
the
going
father.
too early with it, but I'm sticking with my guess.
All right, we got answers in. Let's see what they are in
I
5.
actually met one of the actors from this movie.
Oh, that's cool.
The guy who played Russ Senior.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And Antonio, we'll start with you.
84.
And Ryan.
Ooh, little too far back. It was 89.
89 is correct. 89.
It was a good year, guys. 89 was a good year.
And as we get into your penultimate question, the round is all tied up again. Your penultimate question comes in the category of coming of age.
Okay.
Who plays the male and female leads of 1999's She's All That?
From 1989 to 1999.
Yes.
In one.
What the fuck is her name? God damn it.
That's what I called her too.
I haven't seen 1999 She's All That, and I haven't seen whatever the sequel, reboot, Netflix movie came out last year.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either. No surprise. No surprise. And I'm going to go on a limb. I don't think Jack's status in the reboot either. 5, 4.
I love this movie for a rom-com. It was all right.
2, 1. We are with Ryan.
I believe it was Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel Lee Cook.
And Antonio.
God damn it, I couldn't get Rachel Lee Cook. I just got Freddie.
Yes. What the F is her name? It's Rachel Lee Cook. That's correct.
Rachel Lee Cook, baby.
God damn it.
Still
The final
beautiful to this
question
day, I might add.
is going to come in the category of the 2010s. The 2010s. What 2018 film focuses on a father and daughter living off the grid in the forests of Portland? Doesn't specify which Portland.
2018.
I'm going to say it's Oregon. I don't know. I'm going to say it's Oregon.
Who knows?
I've been to Portland, Maine, and aside from that topless donut shop, not much to do.
I honestly had wait. First of all, what? Second of all, we'll come back to that. I guess I didn't know there were 2 Portlands until this year. I'm not American, so I don't have to give a shit.
There's probably a Portland in Canada
Father
somewhere.
and a daughter living off the grid in 2018.
Maybe.
3, 2, 1. Antonio
Maggie?
and Ryan.
I said Meg.
No, both incorrect. We're looking for Leave No Trace. Leave No.
Never heard of the movie.
I never heard of it.
That being said,
that's a
correct me if
awesome.
I'm wrong, Jack. I got the score Ryan 6, Antonio 5.
That is exactly what I have.
All right, so we're going to go into round 2. I'll explain round 2. Both these gentlemen picked a movie prior to this match. They've watched these movies. They've studied these movies. There are deep cut questions coming about these movies, 5 questions per movie. If we're talking about the movie they chose, that question is worth 1 point to them. If we're talking about the movie their opponent chose, that question is worth 2 points to them. Ryan chose Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and Antonio chose How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Ryan, you get to choose which movie we talk about first.
Let's do it like a Band-Aid. One motion. Right off. Let's go with Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Jack, do you have a preference which movie you want to read?
I mean, I've seen Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, but if you want to read those questions, I won't object.
You can read them.
All right, cool. So we're doing those ones first?
Yep.
Cool. All right, just making sure. All right. Your first question from Indiana Jones Last Crusade, if you're ready. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Your first question. What year did Cortez give the cross to Coronado? Unrelated to this match, because I didn't know this was a deep cut movie until right before the match. I just rewatched this movie before seeing The Fabelmans, and it's fantastic. It's a good watch with my nana.
4, 3,
I'm torn
2,
between 2 answers here.
1. Ryan
1620.
and Antonio.
It's at 1551.
If you take your answers and smash them together, it's 1520. So the first two of Antonio's-
Damn it.
Man, I was only 100 years. I was only one digit off. Dang it.
All right. With that, we get into your second question from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. What specific liquid is found on the floor of the room Indy finds beneath the library behind the wall he breaks down?
Answer is not Mountain Dew Code Red. That did not exist at the time. Do not put that down. I don't usually give out free hints, but that one I'll give to you.
Fair.
Man,
That's fair.
5,
I'd be
4,
kicking myself.
3, 2, 1. We'll start with Antonio
Should sink a well down here, retire. Petroleum.
and Ryan.
Good thing I remember the line. Yeah, petroleum.
That's correct. Petroleum.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, Antonio ties the game up as both players hit. We get into the third question from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. When Indy goes to the... let me start over. When Indy goes to the Brunwald castle with Elsa, what fake name does he go by? I want to talk about
It's a good name.
It's
a good name.
Yeah, it's a good name. This is a great scene. I laughed my ass off this last time. It was a good time.
5, 4.
Forgot how much I love this
3.
movie.
Repeat the question. Repeat.
That's Ryan's
All right.
first repeat.
Yeah. Okay. Your question once again. When Indy goes to the Brunwald castle with Elsa, what fake name does he go by? Get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to, I don't know who we're on. Ryan.
That's
I don't know.
correct.
I said Lord Clarence McDonald.
And Antonio.
I don't know how specific you wanted that. Lord McDonald.
McDonald with the D at the end.
Yes.
That's correct.
Oh, God.
But again, I don't know how specific. I don't know if they want first and last name.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Lord McDonald, it's in there. It wasn't specified first and last. It wasn't
Okay.
asked for specific.
Then we'll give Antonio those points. Unfortunately, Ryan leaving the D off is a different name.
Yeah.
All right.
We will accept Lord McDonald, but we can't accept Ryan's answer.
Yeah. All
No
right.
D.
Nice pull, though, Antonio.
All right, and we'll get into the penultimate question as Antonio takes the lead. Penultimate question from Indiana Jones: Last Crusade. When Henry Sr. enters the dogfight, Indy calls out what time as a direction for him to fire? Again.
Oh, man, I love it.
Okay, look, I know I just said earlier
I love
that Val Kilmer should have been nominated for an Oscar for Tombstone. Sean Connery, absolutely fantastic. Should have been in best.
I would have
supporting.
given them the award for just best ensemble cast. The cast was great.
Honestly, fair. That's fair.
It's a great
That's great.
cast.
But Connery is.
Oh, Connery steals the movie,
Okay.
most of it.
We'll start with Antonio this time.
Yeah, my girlfriend's mom loved this scene. 11 o'clock.
And Ryan.
12, 11, 10, 11 o'clock, fire. It's 11 o'clock.
Correct. As we get
Oh, I
into
love it.
your final question from
Love it.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. When Elsa first talks to Indy again at the Canyon of the Crescent Moon, he specifically compares himself to what?
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, son. You got us.
Hey, are we hit? More or less. John, I'm sorry. They got us. It was him who did it the whole time.
3,
So
2,
good.
1.
Nice landing. Thanks.
We're back over to Ryan
I'm like a bad penny. I always turn up.
and Antonio.
Sold the quote, Bad Penny.
I'm sorry, Antonio. I had to, man.
A bad penny is correct, and with that, we're going to go over to the other movie, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
Yeah. Ugh.
And also,
No.
you chose my favorite indie movie, which I was like, all right, I'll take that.
At least I gave you a little bit of fairness.
Your first question. At the beginning of the film, Andy is writing a political piece on which country?
I haven't seen this movie.
How about I
I'll say
pronounce it and spell it right?
As long as you pronounce it right. 5,
Well, we know what. Yeah, no, I'm not getting this right.
1. So it's not France.
No, it's not.
Antonio
Tajikistan.
and Ryan.
Not a clue. Australia.
Tajikistan is the correct answer.
Wow.
Your second question.
Can blame my girlfriend for this movie.
Oof.
Where is the party for the DeLauers being hosted at?
No,
Those pesky DeLauers and their party. And go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ryan
no idea. The Plaza Hotel.
and Antonio.
The Met.
The Astor Museum. The
Oh.
Astor Museum.
Or if
Never
I
heard of
use
that.
that,
I never even heard of that joint.
If I couldn't use the right, yeah. Fuck.
And your third question. What is the final score for the first game between the Kings and the Knicks?
Fuck.
Wow.
Wait.
Wow.
As a Knicks fan, I think I should get this.
I have been to exactly one basketball game, and it was what was it? The New York Knicks?
I would hope so.
It's not a bad arena to go to. I mean, they don't call it the world's most famous arena for nothing.
It was in New York, I will say.
Could be the Brooklyn
I think
Nets.
it was the Knicks. It was
Must have been
either-
the Garden then.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I still need to go to Madison Square Garden before I die.
We'll go to Antonio first
96 to 95.
and Ryan.
Oh shoot, we weren't far off. I said 97 and 95.
Once again, you need to combine those answers. It's 97 to 96.
Oh
97
my
to 96.
God!
You was the game winner. God damn it! All right.
Jeez.
Your fourth question. What type of dog does Andy get Ben?
Yeah, no. I assume it was the New York Knicks. Knicks. It was
Knicks.
It was.
Could have been the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'd
They
rather
lost
see a
to
Knicks
the Orlando Magic when I saw them.
Oh, probably like.
Yeah, growing up,
Orlando
I went to a lot of
Magic.
New Jersey Nets games because I lived
I
very
was gonna
close.
say.
I lived very close to the Brendan Byrne Arena. 5,
Anybody remember the New Jersey?
3, 2, 1. We're back over to Ryan
A French poodle, was it?
and Antonio.
A Chinese crested.
A Chinese crested is correct.
Nice. Never heard of that breed.
And your
Not into
final
this movie. Yeah, you're right. I heard this movie.
What is the name of the necklace Andy wears at the party?
Oh. I thought you were asking me. Okay. All right.
Got some answers in. Let's see what those answers are in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Antonio
The Isadora.
and Ryan.
I was actually pretty close to the spelling on this. I said Heart of the Ocean by some indie film called Titanic.
Isadora is correct with that. I have Antonio at 16 and Ryan at 9. Is that what you have?
Wow.
That is indeed what I have. Yes.
Congrats, Antonio.
So we are good. We are going to round 3. There's going to be a round 3 today.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Yep. So how round 3 works, it's our IMDb round. There's 2 sets of 3 questions with 2, 3, and 5 points apiece.
Yeah.
For 2 points, we're going to give you the year, the lead actor, and the genres. You name the movie. For 3 points, we give you the year, the director, and the plot keywords. You name the movie. And for 5 points, we're just going to give you a decade. You get to choose whether you want the exact year, an actor, a co-actor, the director, the genre, or the keywords. And you guess the movie. Antonio, you're in the lead. Do you want the most important question, set 1 or set 2?
Let's go with set 2.
Antonio will get set 2. I read Antonio's movie, so I'll read Ryan his questions in set 1.
Sounds good.
All right, Ryan.
Yeah.
For 2 points.
Mhm.
Your year is 1973. Your actor is Paul Newman, and your genres are crime, drama, and comedy.
The Hustler?
That is incorrect. We're looking for The Sting. The Sting.
Oh.
So we're in a situation, Ryan, you got to hit both of these to catch Antonio. So here is your 3-pointer. Your year is 1994. Your director is Danny Boyle. And your keywords are money, drug overdose, and roommate.
Repeat the question.
Your second repeat. Your year is 1994. Your director is Danny Boyle. And your keywords are money, drug overdose, and roommate.
The People versus Larry Flint.
And your winner,
Ugh.
by way of technical
Pretty spotty, I
knockout,
think.
Antonio Chavez. We're looking for Shallow Grave. Shallow Grave.
Never even heard of it.
Never
heard of it.
With that being said, we're going to go to some post-match interviews, starting with our second-place finisher, Ryan Permison. Ryan, it was round 1, you were in the lead, and round 2, just those deep cuts, came after you. How are you feeling?
Could have done better, I guess. I don't know. Could have been worse. I suppose. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. I'm bummed. I am, because I think this is like the second or third time I've lost to this punk. So, I don't know. I'll come back. Hopefully I'll do better next time. That's all you can do. What was it? Yeah, I honestly didn't feel like watching that movie, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, because the only thing I know about that film is that nobody likes Mr. Sniffles. That's the only thing I know, period, end of story. And then The Sting, if I had thought about it a little harder, may have been able to pull that 2-pointer, but the 3-pointer, there's no way. I never even heard of that freaking movie. So anyone's guess is as good as mine. But yeah, tough round, tough day. But hopefully if you guys will have me back, I'll hopefully do better next time.
You will definitely be back. Everyone's getting matches in the new year. Is there anybody you'd like to face that you'd like to call out right now?
Well, certainly not Antonio, because I'm sick and tired of looking at his ugly face. And he's got a big movie coming out next year called Ant-Man and the Wasp: Enter Quantum Mania, I think it's called. So, Antonio, you got your hands full for the next 6 to 8 months with press tours and autograph signings and Comic-Con appearances. So, get away from me. No, there's no one I want to call out because I don't know what the heck is going on, who's running the league, who's the champion of the league. I have no idea what's going on. So, you know what? I will just take my matches as they come and do the best that I can with what I got. That's all I can give you.
All right. Well, Ryan, it's always a pleasure. We always appreciate
Thank
you answering. And, of course, your fantastic quotes. But with that being said, we're going to put you backstage and bring in your opponent and winner, Antonio Chavez. How you feeling? You were behind, but you just charged back, and that was that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just I really kind of tough on myself after round 1 because to get 5 out of 10, I don't know, it's not like me. But then I was just, I don't know. I mean, I think Ryan knows that me and him are pretty much big Indiana Jones fans, and I think he remembered that Indy was my Last Crusade is my favorite Indy movie. But if he didn't, either way, it still helped out because that's why I knew most of those questions, and I had a feeling How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days would trip him up. But I have to thank my girlfriend for inspiring me with that. So I'm just glad that worked out in my favor, and that I didn't have to answer the question in round 3. That's always nice. So this went the way I wanted it to go. So yeah, definitely happy about that.
All right, and you now move up to 2-2. You're at 500. Is there anybody that you know that's in that neighborhood you'd like to call out in the new year?
I don't know. Just almost like Ryan said, pretty much anyone. I miss playing in this league a lot just because of the whole deep cut format, because it gives me time to maybe watch something I've never seen before, or to rewatch something that I love, or maybe something that I hate. Depends. But the sooner the better, just because I love playing in this league. So just looking forward to playing anybody. All
right, that's great. Well, we always love having you. But that being said, let's wrap this up for today. It was a good match, went to round 3. That's all you can ever ask for. Jack, some final words.
Yeah, no. Antonio down after round 1, fought his way back in round 2, came away with the win. It was a good showing from both players. Just round 2 didn't go Ryan's way. That happens. But like I've said before, one game at a time. You lose, wash it off, come back ready for the next match. We'll see both players again, I'm sure. Can't wait to see what they can do.
Jack, once again, with his sage advice of just brush it off and come back next time. We appreciate that. That is going to be how he's going to close every video. Don't stop saying that. For me, John Marr, for that, Jack Panchuk, for Adelaide Spence, and the rest of the admins and writers of Opening Night Trivia League, this has been another fantastic singles competition. If you liked it, like, subscribe, find the Facebook page, join that. And like I said, stalk us. We love it. We love having stalkers. If you like movie trivia, stalk us. Try to get on. Message Spence about getting on the show. They love that. Directly message them on Facebook. They love that even more. All right. With that being said, we'll see you guys next time.
Stalk John. Don't stalk me, please.